Category 5. The most serious one and strongest one. This is when you could really see a house almost removed from its foundation.
Yeah, Diane, so I mean, I can only really see probably half a mile, honestly. Past that half a mile, you can't really see past that. So definitely visibilities are at least getting lower.
Some nice and dry conditions for the rest of the day for your Monday, but come Tuesday, we do have an alert day in effect for some strong to severe storms. 624 still continuing that tornado warning for Huron County as of right now until 6:30, and even up into Kansas. And by Tuesday, back into Wednesday, that's when the system will start to roll through, bringing some rain showers to our area, and along with a cold front, which is really going to drop those temperatures by a lot as we go towards your Wednesday. This system wraps back around, bringing some rain and snow showers, and really just a wintry, messy mix. Most powerful tools is that W1211 weather app to stay up to date with that interactive radar hour-by-hour breakdown. I'm going to at least walk you through that real quick.
I like it.
I'm feeling good with it.
He feels good.
Gotta let it flow a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay. In the Midwest, where they're still dealing with some triple digits out there for them into the Midwest. Of course, that grill cast, we're good to go to fire it up as we go throughout this weekend. Just make sure you send me an invite. As we go throughout Saturday, Sunday, even Monday, you're good to fire it up. Last report we got right now is lots of power outages reported and trees down throughout Grand Rapids. So where you see the heaviest of rain, at least right there, pretty much right there, that's where you're seeing some of those power outages and tree damage. The storm motion right at 40 miles per hour. No new updates with that, but we do have some at least other reports outside of this tornado warning. Sky1 spotter training is beneficial not only for people interested in becoming a train spotter, but also to learn about severe weather in general, which makes it pretty important.
One of the things I think most people that are interested in becoming a spotter, we kind of give them an idea of who we are. We give them our mission to protect life and property through our watches and warnings. We tell them why we need a spotter. Why it's important to have a spotter.
During Sky1 training, participants learn about meteorology and why the weather behaves the way it does. They learn the difference between watches and warnings and what the Storm Prediction Center does.
We go over thunderstorm ingredients, the life cycles and types. We also go over how to identify the different types of clouds, what to report. Is it a wall cloud? Is it a shelf cloud? Those type of things. And then all importantly, we go over how to report the information to the Weather Service.
The National Weather Service says social media can actually help trained spotters keep people safe during extreme weather. They can collect what they're seeing online and relay that information.
And also with the media can also get that information and blow that information out. If there's a tornado, especially from a spotter or police department, that information can be included in our warning, and that makes a stronger warning.
The National Weather Service wants to make it clear, they're not teaching people to be storm chasers, rather safe storm spotters. Classes are 2 hours and rotate counties each year.
Once they take the class, they're actually a spotter in our spotter network. We actually give them a certificate, electronic certificate, PDF, if you will. We don't actually write it out. So they have it and they can print it out on their own. They're a spotter in our network.
It's going to be hot tonight, too.
Yeah, tonight would be another night to do that. We're likely to continue those warmer conditions again for us as you go throughout your Wednesday. And current temperatures right now already into the mid-60s, and those wind gusts or winds right around 10 miles per hour. So going to be another warm and breezy day out there. And if you pull out that W1211 weather app, you can tell, yeah, we'll be warming up nicely heading towards the afternoon. Likely some record warmth on the way again for your Wednesday. So as you look at it for you, 80 degrees, record warmth on the way with partly sunny skies, and likely going to keep that sunshine as you go throughout the entire day. Just yesterday, we did break that record high. Old record was 78 degrees. We now have that new record of 79 degrees, at least for yesterday. As look towards your Wednesday, that record warmth and some gusty winds going to be possible heading towards today as well, up to 35 miles per hour. As you take it through that hour-by-hour forecast, eventually as you head towards this afternoon, yeah, we're talking lower 80s across the board throughout Northwest Ohio and South southeast Michigan heading towards this afternoon. And eventually for your Thursday, going to be another warm start to the day, but really not going to be as warm as what we'll see today, as temperatures will be back into the lower 70s by 3 p.m. on Thursday for your Halloween. Eventually by Thursday night, though, for trick-or-treating, we'll be at least into the mid to lower 60s. So that combination of low humidity, warm conditions, also those gusty winds, really going to make for an elevated fire risk out there into those unharvested fields. So make sure you're careful today if you still need to get that harvest done as you go throughout today with those warmer and windy conditions. Take you through that hour-by-hour forecast. So overall, as you go throughout your Wednesday nights, still going to stay mainly dry with a few passing clouds. But as we go towards your Thursday, we'll likely usher in a few rain showers passing through and a few rumbles of thunder throughout the day as you go throughout your Thursday. By 4 p.m., still going to see a few spotty showers out there as the cold front rolls through, and we'll be dropping those temperatures significantly as we head towards Thursday night and into Friday morning. As we look at that Halloween forecast, mid-70s, a few showers as you go throughout the day, and eventually by 7 p.m. we'll be back dry, lower 60s, and eventually by 8 p.m. on Halloween night, going to be a spooky but dry one where temperatures will be into the lower 60s. Take a look at that extended forecast. Overall, as we go throughout today, eventually we'll see a record warmth on the way for us, and eventually by Saturday back into Sunday, we'll be cooling down into the lower 60s, and likely by next week, we're warming right back up. And keep in mind, it's going to be the month of November by next week, and we still got mid-70s out there for us. And eventually, as you go throughout your Wednesday, likely a mid-60s, and likely for us as we go throughout the rest of the week into your extended forecast, really going to see those warmer conditions, but by next Thursday into Friday, falling back into the mid-60s.